I would like to introduce to you Karen Rogers. Karen has been a resident of Chico for over 30 years, and she's a retired pharmaceutical representative. And Karen has a lot of concerns with the housing issues and foreclosures going on in the area. So Karen, let's talk a little bit about your experience.
All right. Well, 30 years ago when I moved here, things were moving along. We bought a home, and it was affordable, and it was my husband and I, and then my son moved in with us, and life just went on. And then I was in a very horrific car accident, which left some serious problems over the years, and wound up having many actually, back surgeries. And as I got older, the surgeries got more intense, and to the point where I had to go on permanent disability from my job as a representative. And I was nearing the age of 65 when I got a letter from my company stating that I would have to go on my pension. And I had kept in contact with them several times during the years to make sure that I would have lifetime medical and that I would be taken care of, because I've paid into all of this. And I had to remodel the house, and from a $700 a month mortgage, my mortgage payment went up to $3,100 a month. And I was still doing okay, and then I lost half of my pension, and the company took away all the benefits when I turned 65, which was not part of the contract. Anyway, I didn't know what I was going to do, and when President Obama offered these home modification programs, I decided to check into it because I wanted to keep my house because it was at a point where it was handicap accessible. And so I started applying, and I was getting the runaround. I called every week. I never missed without fail. I never missed a mortgage payment either. And all of a sudden things were not looking good, and they kept asking for more paperwork, and I kept having to fill out the same forms over and over and over again. And it got to the point where the mortgage companies started making us as human beings feel lesser than dirt. And I couldn't understand that. Most of us are honest, hardworking people, and we were taking advantage of the program that was approved by the government. And they were making it very difficult and not willing to work with the customers. And I just didn't know what else to do. And it was like, okay, I'm following your rules. Why aren't you following the rules of the program? And it really got to be very frustrating. And it's been a year now, and I'm still waiting. Fortunately, I got a relationship manager that has been working with me, and we're in the final stages. But one of the things I really want to make a point about is that the government and President Obama set into action a home modification program that was to help people get back on their feet and maintain the dignity of being a homeowner. And the banks who've been bailed out are not willing to work with their customers. And something isn't right with this picture. In fact, something isn't right with our entire governmental system. People are forgetting they work for us. We elected these people to represent us and to follow the rules, just like we have to follow the rules. And I really feel that we're human beings, and not to be able to stay in your home is probably one of the most devastating parts of life. And when you have an opportunity to try and stay in your home and the banks are not working with you, something isn't gelling. They don't have the right to take that money and use it for their own self-interest. And I really believe most people are feeling that right at this point. I just know that life happens and situations occur, and honest people want to have an honest relationship with their mortgage company or with anybody that they're dealing with. You expect us to be honest, we expect you to be honest with us. I don't know what else to say. I just feel that taking away a person's dignity, whether it's tangible or not, is not what higher powers meant the world to be like.
Do you feel has or cares at all about the issue that is happening currently?
No, I don't. I feel that Wally Herger, unfortunately, is our representative, and he is voting strictly on the party line. He has done nothing, whether it's health, education, or housing situations or issues. He has voted no against everything. He has done nothing for the regular working middle class. He looks at the agriculture, the rice farmers, they get all the subsidies, and he gets money from them. That's the way it's being presented. And he does nothing to help ascertain our homes, to make it easier and less hassle to get this paperwork put through. So I do not feel that our representative, Wally Herger, is helping with any of the benefits that we should be entitled to.
Well, Karen, we want to thank you very much for your information, and we want to wish you luck. And if there's anything that we can do, please let us know. We'll be more than happy to give you referrals if we need to.
Thank you very much. I really appreciate it.